Good evening. My name is Mariana Zotos, M-A-R-I-A-N-N-A-Z-O-T-O-S, and I live at 227 Biscuit City Road in Charlestown, Rhode Island. I'm one of those people that would rather pretty much that the earth just opened up and swallowed me rather than be standing up here public speaking. So, obviously, it seems important to talk to all of you tonight. So, I want to give a shout out to the South County Grannies. I'm proud of you. And say thank you for hearing us out tonight. The good folks of Burrillville, along with the people of Charlestown, have brought forth many yet unanswered questions. One of them that seems really important to figure out is the validity of the contract that was made with some portions of the tribe. From what I can see, the EFSB rules and regulations as posted on your website, the section about applications, it clearly states that an applicant must provide a detailed description and analysis of the impact, including cumulative impact for facilities other than transmission lines, of the proposed facility on the physical and social environment on and off site. Well, that's pretty big. That's like a lot of stuff, right? I mean, on and off site, social and environmental impacts. This can't possibly have been done for Charlestown. It can't possibly have been done. It took 3 years. I talked to you last night about the US Geological Survey that was performed back in the 80s regarding the radioactive contamination in our Carter Preserve area, and it took them 3.5 years to conduct that testing. So we have so much stuff to investigate here, and we're talking, I don't know, maybe a month or two since Charlestown's water supply became involved. The citizens of Charlestown showed up in good faith, although I will add we have a highly seasonal population, so this December hearing may have been a little unfair to a lot of the folks that might be in the south of the country right now. They wouldn't be here, and I don't think would have had time to get here really with the amount of notice that we really had for this hearing last night. That's sort of an aside. To go back to what we heard last night, wasn't anything about water. It was a barely modified version of what was already presented here 2 years ago. So we kind of got patted on the head. Thanks for showing up, folks. And you heard over and over and over again that the aquifer could not support this withdrawal. So where is the testing, aside from the safety and the environmental concerns and the social concerns, where's the testing that's been done just to, Charlestown, we heard just recently can't support 55 more houses because of bacterial contamination. Well, bacterial contamination happens sometimes because of water flow and usage and draw. It happened in my own well in my yard in Charlestown. It happened to my husband and I when we were camping up in Vermont. Someone drew down the well at the campsite in Vermont, which introduces the potential for E. coli into the well. So when you start messing with the water levels, you can bring in all kinds of things. So we just can't support it. And you heard that over and over and over again. And we're just asking for at least the due diligence on I'm being told I'm over my time, but the due diligence on that, and you really have the opportunity to turn this into a positive. You have the opportunity right here and now in this moment to write a better ending to this story that's happening and create a situation that we can all of us here, all of you, and future generations could actually be proud of. Thank you.